Without these men and women, you don't eat. Welcome to Trucking TV on Thursday the 2nd of March 2020, nearing the middle of the second week of pandemic lockdown in the UK. Most people don't have any idea of how products get to their local supermarket, how supplies get to food factories, how medicines and supplies get to hospital, and how farmers get their animal food and dispatch food back to the shops. The answer is by lorry. Lorry drivers are an unrecognised army, working hard in poor conditions, delivering to supermarkets who often won't let them wash their hands or use the toilet, in contravention of the law of the land, and struggling to get decent food inside them with transport stops closed and many takeaways out of operation. So you can understand what this work is like, one driver who operates a handful of additional trucks as a small business recorded this impression of his world. We can't name him for obvious reasons.
In the last fortnight, me and my team have delivered fresh, frozen, tinned and bagged food all over the place. We've delivered spare beds, electrical equipment and God knows what else to keep the country going. We cannot gain access to toilet or washing facilities at many of the customers we deliver to, nor the vast majority of motorway services. We carry enough food to be self-sufficient, but still find ourselves living on the edge because of supermarket restrictions. My main meal today, after a pot noodle breakfast, is 2 frozen baked potatoes and a slab of Lurpak. We pee in plastic bottles that are then disposed of when we find a drain. Number 2s are saved up until we can find somewhere to go. Washing facilities. It's baby wipes, and if we have to, use water that we carry in the cab and a plastic bowl so that we can stay on top of personal hygiene. We've been lucky enough to find a source of hand sanitising and do our best to keep on top of social distancing. And in fact, to add to that point, since Monday I've probably only actually been out of this cab for a total of an hour. We're not asking for accolades or medals. What we're doing is trying to run a normal business, trying to keep the UK afloat, protect our own business and the jobs within it. Today, I've heard a family member is showing symptoms of COVID-19 and the stress is enormous, not just for me, but for that person potentially also affected. As each day passes, I read about how the big boys in our industry are piling on the pressure by slashing the rates we work for or undercutting us so much they take the contracts off us. Please, please, please act on what you're told to do by the government. Only one person to do the essential shopping. Don't browse the shops for your wallpaper or paint. Don't take your kids to the shops because they're bored. If you've no valid reason, stay at home. Let us do what we need to keep you fed and safe, and when it's all over, let's have a massive party.
If you're a lorry driver who would like to let the world know about your job and its problems in a COVID-19 world, get in touch with Trucking TV today.